This is the Cub Broadcast.
Good morning, Cubs. Today is Thursday, May 4th. I'm Ryan Moncrief.
And I'm Will Schlagheck.
And welcome to this senior's last day of the Cub Broadcast.
Congratulations to the class of 2017. Every member of the class has successfully completed all the requirements for senior service. We are proud of your growth and your commitment to the Jesuit mission and the people you served.
Breaking story from the Commons after school yesterday. For the first time in school history, the varsity quiz bowl team defeated the faculty. The final score was 445 to 215 in favor of the students. Congratulations to all the students, ending the teachers' win streak at 6.
Paintball permission slips can be picked up from Mr. Cochiti anytime. This outing is limited to 20 students. Please turn in your forms for the upcoming excursion on May 13th.
All week, the Cub Broadcast has brought you interviews with candidates for next week's Student Senate Convention. Today, we focus on Vice President.
Good morning, Cubs. I'm Noah Taluki, and I'm here with the Student Senate Vice Presidential candidate for the 2017-2018 school year, Sean Butler. Hello, Sean. Glad you're with us.
Glad to be here.
So, what are some leadership roles that you have had here in your time at the high?
Well, I've been involved in many things here at U of D. I've been involved in the Senate and in many other clubs. This past year, I was co-chair for Pledge Detroit, and we raised over $200,000. I'm also currently the captain for the track team. Next year, I'll be the captain for the cross-country team. And in 3 years at the high, I've played Quiz Bowl, and I've been captain of that team. And I've also had small leadership roles in things such as the pastoral core team. And I've just been very involved at U of D during my time here.
Lots of good stuff there, Sean. So, a big issue this year was school spirit, and it was really down this year, especially at sporting events. So, why do you think that is, and how will you change that?
Definitely. Well, I think in order to have good turnout, good participation, you need to have people who are excited about these activities. And it's hard to get people excited when your promotions aren't very good, or if you start planning activities and events a day before or a couple days before or even a week before. In order to have more participation and more student spirit, we need to start planning events much farther ahead of time, weeks or even months ahead of time, and have much better promotions and just get people talking about it and have people excited about going to events. And also, we need events that kids want to go to. So we want kids to be able to plan their own events by getting involved in committees. Overall, that will contribute to better student spirit.
And one final thing, you said in your interview with the Cub News that you were opposed to making unrealistic promises. So what are some realistic goals that you have in mind?
Definitely. So I'm against unrealistic promises because we aren't going to get dress sweaters back for masses. And I would prefer if we had realistic goals, such as getting regular water in the cafeteria or having a reasonable phone policy where there could be like designated phone areas to have your phone out, or a student-run server to have phones on. But I want policies that benefit everyone, that both teachers and students like. Also, I want a more representative student senate where kids are more involved, homeroom senators play bigger roles, and committees are more active.
Thank you. Sean Butler here with us, Vice Presidential candidate for the 2017-2018 school year. Thank you, Sean.
Let's send it back to Noah to meet our second candidate for VP.
Good morning, Cubs. I'm Noah Taluki, and we're continuing our series by interviewing Student Senate candidates. Today we have Noah Zielinski, Vice Presidential candidate. Noah, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Noah. Thank you for having me.
So, Noah, what are some leadership roles that you've had here at the High?
Oh, well, Noah, some leadership roles I've had at UD High is that I'm a 3-time homeroom rep. I have been hand-selected by Mr. Chandler and the other students to be the Cub companion for the freshmen. Also, we got a new swim captain this year, and my teacher handpicked me and the other seniors to be a captain without really knowing me. And I'll be continuing on that, being a captain for my senior year as well. And then I'm also a editor in Inscape.
So school spirit was really down this year, especially at sporting events. So why is that, and what will you do to change that?
Well, no, I believe that the attendance at the sporting events were down this year because there's just a lack of promotion. One thing that I want to do next year is to better promote everything due to sporting events to co-curriculars. I'll make sure I work tirelessly to make sure everyone feels like they're part of the school and make sure everyone feels like they're welcome and they want to be a part of the school. So I'm going to try to get as many kids or as many students out to each sporting event and each other activity around the school to help support the Cubs. And one way I want to do that is kind of challenge by homeroom instead of by grade. I think by grade will be a little bit difficult, but by homeroom you can easily do like a little pizza party, give them like a little treat. So it'll be each homeroom, so freshman through senior, will get a winner.
Be nice to have some more guys out to those swim matches.
Yeah.
So, with your Cub News article in the interview, you talked a little bit about a late policy. So explain about that a little bit more.
So when I was talking about the late policy, I want to better make it fair for all students to actually not get a jug so easily. And I was driving a freshman one day to swim practice, and he was telling me how he got a double jug due to a late because he was late to school because he overslept from a trip that he went on, that it was a long, tiring trip and he drove. And to me, I think it's kind of unfair for students that do not drive and have carpools that are just always constantly late and just don't care. So I want to make sure, I want to change it to have each late, to get a double jug, you should get 8 lates instead of 5, and then get 10 lates to get a Saturday jug. So I feel like that's a fairer area rather than having 5 and then 8.
Thank you, Noah. Noah Zielinski here with us, vice presidential candidate for the 2017-2018 Student Senate. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Noah. Don't forget, you can catch every interview with every candidate on our Twitter page at UDJ Cub Broadcast.
Thanks for watching today's Cub broadcast. I'm Ryan Moncrief.
And I'm Will Schlagheck.
And for myself, Will, and all the senior class, may the 4th be with you. And now, check out this week's final Sports With.
I'm Brian Palmer.
And I'm Noah Taluki.
And today, for the last time in history, you are watching Sports with Palmer and Taluki.
No, it's so sad, Brian.
It's been a journey. It's been a journey, Taluki. It's been a journey.
Make me tear up, man.
Yeah. So a couple weeks ago, we had the NFL draft. Lions making some moves on the defensive end. Top pick, Gerard Taylor, followed by Tease Tabor, both from Florida. I think they're pretty quality picks, Noah. I think we need some help on the defensive end, especially at linebacker. And I think Gerard Davis, if you look at that highlight tape of his, man, he's a bowling ball.
Stud.
Yeah, and so, honestly, we do disagree with a few picks, though. Noah especially has a bone to pick. So, Noah, who do you not like on this draft?
Brian, I do have a bone to pick with Brad Kaya, the quarterback from Miami, the 6th-round pick. You know, it's sort of around this time last year, the big draft experts from ESPN, Todd McShay and Mel Kiper, they had Brad Kaya going in the 1st round in some of their mock drafts.
Yeah, what are they thinking?
What? I didn't understand that. But as he was put under pressure during the season, his draft stock started to fall a little bit. So he fell all the way to the 6th round in this draft. So, but I don't understand.
And then why do we even need a quarterback to start with? Yeah,
because first of all, you're gonna pay Stafford eventually, and Jake Rudock is getting a lot of reps, especially with the practice squad last year. Now he's gonna be the backup quarterback for Stafford. So maybe Bob Quinn wants to have a little competition there for the 2nd spot. I don't know, but I didn't agree with this. I don't think we needed a quarterback. There were other quality picks out there, like a running back that I think we needed that should have been on that list.
All right, folks, for the last time, I'm Brian Palmer.
And for the last time, I'm Noah Taluki.
And I'm Palmer, and you're not.
Thank
Have
you,
a
guys.
great day, Cubs.
All right.